restart, bro, man. I'll be so mad, man, if this game got restart, man. Hey, guys, this is, last night, man. I'm trying to upload my video, man, and I had to restart. Not restart, yo, re-upload this part because last night I was trying to upload my video. And my video froze on me, so I had to delete the video. I had to redo this again. So this is gonna be part 9, yo. I don't do everything, yo, because I want to do a bunch of side missions, like quests. So yeah, we're not gonna explain what happened in part 8, yo. We're not gonna explain, yo, because we already do that part. So I'm not gonna explain to part 8, yo. So this is part 9. If you guys go watch my part 8 video, go watch that video. Not gonna explain what happened here. I'm just trying to go redo everything because I did all this last night. My video does stop first, and so I had to do everything, y'all. So yeah, you know, we explained. So we're not gonna explain all this. So okay, we're gonna do some main story and side quests and a bunch of stuff here. So you know, so let's get that out of the way. So last time in part 8, we went to a Phoenix Gate where we come from, and we got blow up. We got transformed to that thing, and we blow up and blow the whole castle up. And we know Joshua is still alive. Yo, the man in the room, that was Joshua. So yeah, we don't know why they took Joshua and this game done. So we went back to Phoenix Gate, and so Lady and Pastor got killed by the guy who's looking for up. Yeah, so there's a crazy shit going on in this game, yo. So hope you guys like, subscribe. Yo, we never see that. That was there, yo. We never see that. That wasn't there. So yeah, we're gonna do main story and side quests and go back on them. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys want to see my video, man, but
so what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
So yeah, we're not gonna buy a lot of stuff because we already own all this stuff. We already own this, so we're not gonna buy all this stuff.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Yeah, man, shit go insane in this game, bro. We don't need to upgrade anything right here because I just find out this. I just figured this out. So when you kill off all the gods, this transform to the flaming show. So this is the fire show. So after somebody die, like a titan die, and you get that room power or something. Oh yeah, I forgot to update this game. They update this stuff a couple days ago, so we don't. I forgot to say they upgrade this from a couple days ago in this game, you know. So it's like so we are not gonna do this. Like it's like arcade or something. The detail, yeah. So we know what happened, so we don't have to go back here to grind up and do all this stuff. So we're not gonna do all this stuff, y'all. I'm so sorry, guys, man. My video last night, man, I tried to upload. I think I uploaded a bunch of stuff because I posted Shishima last night and taking a long time, yo. So
take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But it's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. This is a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman.
That's how the game come from, man.
Right.
That game I saw, Witcher.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I like report now able to guard you and by the curse of Cross. This game got some.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
In terms of subquests in this game, this game got some Witcher vibe, bro. This game got some Witcher vibe. Well, this is sounds like those stuff you can talk.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
No, in the first Witcher game, your people ate you for something.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Yeah,
I need to send a message.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna
Clive,
go,
was it?
Yeah, gonna do it.
He's never this late.
Where are you, Randall?
Randall's dead. Yeah,
Is everything all right?
Randall's dead, yo.
Forgive me, young man.
I
I was in a world of my own.
So,
I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
yeah, that's a Witcher 5, man. Yeah, the Witcher. Okay, I'm gonna use the Mafia because the Mafia. Yeah. I'm very upset, man, because I put a lot of work into that video. Oh, we can't come up to do this, man.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Yeah, the Witcher.
More of the lost supplies.
I think you want to hit the Witcher, right? I think I bought that you want to hit the Witcher.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm so sorry. I like to read.
Are you here for Master
I didn't
Quentin?
want to do this.
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby, but I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Did the grocer know his daughter had been...
But what'll we do for supper?
Yeah, oh my god, poor these kids. They're using magic, except they can use
whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
magic is about everything. Magic come with a price, people.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Gary the Witcher, bro. Every the Witcher,
Someone's waiting for this.
Yeah. The Witcher game suffers.
But he's waited long enough already.
Witcher, this game Witcher vibe.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
You're the Witcher.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper again.
Okay. Come here, kid.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
I swear we never have that weapon and all.
I won't be long.
That's kind of new.
You stay here and rest.
We never saw that weapon. We never saw that weapon and we didn't use it.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
This game got some The Witcher, yo, because The Witcher...
Thank you.
If you play The Witcher...
For everything.
1 and 2, yo, 3, yo, they hate The Witcher. And then, yeah, but I love that game, man. I really do. I'm really upset, man, cause I put a lot of work into this video last night, man. And the video does like kinda
Thanks to us now,
so I was kinda pissed off.
Back are ya? Did Master Quentin something?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
I'm very upset because I put a lot of work into this video last night. And I was like, fuck.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
What'll we do for supper?
I don't know what way I'm going, yo, because I don't know, man.
Master Quentin will never... I want no trouble. Wait, that's...
Oh my god.
Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Lostwing. Why this game don't have anything to do and run fast.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
I was getting off a summon like something can ride, then it get more easy, man. I never see that weapon close to me, and maybe they add this something in the game, yo. I don't know, man. Because last time I put a lot of work into this video, man.
Get him! There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy!
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not.
I don't know why this game doesn't tell me where I'm going. So. I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Those wasps won't be interfering with...
Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to him?
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
Yeah, I think the things that the mother Christmas is something that she was messing around and it comes to price. So Joshua and his brother gone with less from the Phoenix. That power from not from the Christmas. It's from Joshua power. Joshua is like, yeah.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
boy, man.
Sorry, Randall.
Yeah, that kid, man.
Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Side quest we're doing. I'm gonna jump over that side quest. I'm gonna jump over that side quest.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Oh yeah, those were there was the guys they killed Joshua's father and his dad. Oh, it was him. Man, when I come back here, when I feel like we already did a lot of enough side quests. The side quest not gonna go nowhere. There's so many we have to do here, and you know.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own it. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
You're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Here you go.
Why cat away?
Always something, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I'm on
Right.
express through.
Me?
Me and what other tell support you would said the right hand man. He, the master, but not near part heart, my old one was to be the man who beat blood and went in street looking up to me.
The way I see it.
I see it also. I help him also after the leader read thought or come from our lives to try. Or answer like someone like you right now direction.
So, what'd you say?
So what you said, why they know halfway to this house.
See you.
We're gonna do a bunch of side quests. We're gonna
Very well. Have you come for a tale? Or perhaps... I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
Monte Cristo, Dark Edge, and the leader.
You are always welcome, Clive.
I don't think those people going to die, yo, because NPC people just...
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. Let's go here. But the side quest is not gonna be a longer side quest. Yeah. Man, PlayStation 5 orders piss me off, man.
It's true.
You know what?
Burn
Yeah.
to the ground. The whole village. Imperial scum. If there is any justice in this world.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Barrett, yo. No, we're not gonna explain. If we're gonna go, yeah, man, from now on here, we're not gonna explain no more video, yo. You guys have to go watch that video.
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
All you've got, boys.
Oh my god, these enemy guys. Yeah. These enemies just suck.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Complete that side quest. We are friends. Side quest, so the other side quest is so depressing.
There he is.
Yeah.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and take care of yourself.
Okay, time to the main story. No. Okay. Our friends.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing? Sun's setting fast.
So that's the emperor people come after us.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I hate the copyright. Yeah.
there, boy! Sick of Toggle!
I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't gonna read. Look at me, I saved this game, yo. I just like, I did do everything, but we never do the whole full story, guys. It's too late, though. So, yeah.
There. Northreach.
Final Fantasy 13 was doing not the best game, yo, because it was the worst game ever. Oh my god, what is going on?
Don't let them get away! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle!
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. And that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Poor Clyde.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Sony fanboy. Never played none of these games.
Unless...
you know what, yo, he got exports, bro.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. So much people die for no reason in this game.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Oh, these guys are sort of douchebag, bro. These fucking guys are douchebag in these games. But don't worry.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Man, these guys these guys are douchebag in these games.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Oh my god. Sony pony. J-Tech is the worst Sony pony.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
The worst Sony fanboy.
I am in your debt.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
J-Tech Thieves a Sony pony.
I should probably start here.
Man, those guys are the worst Sony pony.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. No, you are always welcome here at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Salty pony.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Bro, man. I don't know
Lad from
why,
the garrison.
man. I don't know,
Annoying
man.
little
I'm
shit.
not like a evil person.
Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Sacrifice we have to do today, man. There are a lot of them we have to do.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dames.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Has it? Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only, chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. Alright. So you know one end of a brother from the other. Damn it! Stay down!
Dirty trick, it will next.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the day's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I give you that.
It's over.
You know, it's a set marking they use in Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 15. Set marking then use.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavours. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
I don't know what I said. What is that?
You look like you need a rest.
We can just skip. We'll skip this. Cause already, we're not gonna do all this. Already, let me tell you what it is. So last night I already did all this part, yo. So we're not going to, skip. Yeah, we already know what we're doing. As I said, I already did this last night in my second video, so let's let you guys know.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Second video, but my video didn't upload it properly, so I had to just wait for the video go. Yeah, we already do side quests, so we already know what happened.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
I have something for you.
I just keep going to make a lot. I already know what happened into the story. It's It's nothing we cannot do in this game because I already did this part last night.
From the Chamberlain.
I'm very upset, man, because I put a lot of gameplay into that game.
You need to leave.
Man. I put a lot of
Now.
hours, and the video does stop.
Please.
The video just upload.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
I want to punch this guy in his face. I want to punch this guy in his face, bro. So we'll go do all these one by one thing. In the main future, guys, so you don't have to do the side like
No one's allowed through the gate.
Not getting any fresher.
Oh, however do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Yeah, the oaf killed the two.
Why
and the
didn't
father
you say
and the kid,
so?
Because I was messing with the oaf and I went to and the oaf just fucking.
Times are hard.
Fuck,
This here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Douchebag people. These people are douchebag to us.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
He cannot do it because it's illegal.
What is it that ails you?
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
Oh, Clyde, why do people talking to you like
get
this,
out of
man,
my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Quickly now.
That is no burden off my back.
Yeah, this game is so dirty, bro.
This is for Etienne.
Is so dirty. Like The Witcher 3. If you could play The Witcher 3,
this for a drink.
man. Oh my god.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day, don't it?
This stuff for this guy. I like The Witcher game. The Witcher 3 is one of the best
Well
games.
then.
Because this game is based
Ah,
on
you have
yo.
returned. I believe these are yours.
Okay, yeah, I already did that. I already did that last time. We're not gonna do it all at the end, you know. No. That's the main
The markets
story.
are a
We're not gonna do
teeming
we're not gonna do the main story. We all just continue all that stuff. And go from there. No, we're not gonna do that. That's
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
okay, side quests is done. We did a lot of side quests. I just skipped them because I already did it up last night, so you guys are not gonna see a lot of stuff in this part. Because I already did this part and I upload my video, and then my videos when I was uploading, but you just have to restart everything again.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I like the one where both just like that fucking kid on his phone. It's so fucking funny.
That's enough for today, Brandy.
I'm gonna J-Tag to if we doesn't beat Final Fantasy again. I'm gonna just play it and rubbing them people's face and profit. This is it. You know what? Yeah, I don't get this guy, bro. This guy hype up all this Sony pony hype this game up, yo.
That's enough dallying, you. Up, the lot of you. There's still
watch this part, yo.
You, Brandon, here now. You're late. What kept you?
No,
Late
the
for
wolf
what?
just eat their father and his son.
Did they tell you
I eat
nothing?
the chicken.
A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right, where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way,
I think,
towards the
yeah,
coast.
father
Go
Clive
and see that you
got
kill the
Chris
beast.
Studio, and Clive and he's gonna be free of this curse, so they're gonna kill these people.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back.
There, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him, boy!
to chop his kid off, yeah. I shouldn't let the whole fucking heat him.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die.
Wolfie.
Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
Yeah, the wolf gonna eat, yeah. You see what happened, yeah? You piece of shit, and your father got hit by the fucking wild wolf. And it's the best part.
Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking?
Ugly.
Father will hear of this.
Oh my god, J-Tech. That's you, J-Tech TV. It's only for me. J-Tech TV. Something for you, yeah.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Eat them alive, bro. Right and wrong. All branches over. Don't Daddy.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
The watcher would be me. Would be me. I should kill them, but you know, yeah. I just been on this little
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the
well,
day.
Yeah, I'll let the wolf just eat them.
Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid.
The wolf gonna eat.
Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten
I like this
us,
the
Branded?
wolf going to eat them.
The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm out of here. Let wolf deal with you.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Wolfie, eat them.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
I'm so sorry, guys. You have to, yeah. Well, I already put this video up last night, but it got
All
frozen.
victims of the nobles' games.
Oh my god. The wolf ended up killing these motherfuckers.
You must be Clive.
Yo.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, Can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature.
That's what happened.
Invite one into your home,
You.
it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers.
Fuck are you?
Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
This is so depressing to fucking watch.
You don't have to.
Take it.
To mess with mankind.
You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Probably them man. They're trying to play with God. They're trying to play with fire, and then they got burned. And that's what happened. Okay, we're gonna do main story, not side quest. I already did all the side quests, so main story. Oh shit. Yeah, they are dead. Poor little bastard. That's what happened.
Had another branded job in the field.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Just seek him out.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite
vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
No problem, no sweat it. This game got some Witcher vibe. Fire body. Man, I want to play The Witcher 3 again, man. I think I want to play that game, bro, but...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. It's over. Give them all he's got, boy. Get him.
They think they are dead. Something happened and they blow up all this I don't know. Or they are just the fraction. They're gonna die. I don't know.
Damn it all. Bodies.
And this game has some richer vibe, man. This game got some richer vibe, man. This game got so
Well, the
much...
wolves have been busy.
This
But the
game
blood
got
is
so
long
much
dry.
more Witcher.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Okay, guys, going to end this part. We'll do a lot of side quests. Sad, man.
I need to tell Isabel.
keep going and tell her the truth, so.
Oh, however do they get that color?
Okay, guys, going to end this part, yo, and this is gonna be part 9, yo. So we did part 10. So if you guys like, subscribe my YouTube channel, and we are gonna end this video. So subscribe, guys, and see you next episode of Final Fantasy 16. And we did a lot of side quests. This is about side quests.